Hi, I'm Jennifer Poole.
And I'm Dave Poole.
And this is our 20 days.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Our 20 Days. Today's episode, we're going to start talking about the 20 days where Jennifer was originally diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and the story of those 20 days and how at the end of that 20 days she was declared cancer-free. So this segment is one of what will end up being several. This is not always an easy topic for Jennifer nor I to talk about. It brings back a lot of memories, both good and bad. But most importantly, this closed the chapter on us being able to have our own biological children. As you know, as part of the cure for all of this, Jennifer had a radical hysterectomy, among other things. So this will be, these episodes will be recorded in various places and times. I'm recording this introduction in early June 2023. This segment here is going to be from, I want to say it was last August. She and I were on our back porch talking and happened to capture a good bit of this, and thought it was worthy to cut up and get us as an introduction here. So here's Jennifer and I talking about our 20 days. Let's talk a little bit about some of the specifics along your journey, Jennifer. So tell me a little bit about, you've been diagnosed, there's something going on in there. At the moment, we think it's just something on your ovary. It hasn't been tested yet. We're ready to go in for some work, and you get a call that says, I got some other news.
Yes, that really, that took me back. I had to stop and really listen to the doctor because she called on a Saturday, which was unheard of, and basically told me I had a mass in my stomach that was quite large, and that we would not be able to do the surgery to get rid of the ovarian cancer. So I came out here, ironically, and that's why I like that we are telling our story out here, because this was my...
And out here being our back porch?
Our back porch, our screen and porch. And it was a day like this. And I remember feeling, yes, in shock, upset. But ironically, there was a peace that came over me. And I remember verbalizing. No one was around here, but I verbalized, "Your will be done." And when I did that, I just felt so much better. And I'm not sure why I remember that specific moment. Actually, I think I do. It was God, giving me that peace that's beyond all understanding. And I then had you come in the door and began to tell you the story.
Yeah, and just, for those watching or listening, let me help you understand the gravity of the news we received. We were scheduled to go in and have additional testing, and actually we're scheduling the surgery itself for later in the week. And if the diagnosis had been what we originally thought it was, a large mass contained within itself on one ovary, while it's not likely, it's still a chance that could be a stage 1 treatable, survivable, sort of thing. When the news came that you've also got this tennis ball inside your stomach, that means this had metastasized, which makes it stage 3 or stage 4. And this is why ovarian cancer is such frankly, a death sentence for women who acquire it. It's one of those things where most are not diagnosed until they're stage 3 or stage 4.
And I had one other episode, probably
back in March.
And
And this all happened in August.
And I I should have done something at that point, but I just kind of sucked it up, I guess.
Well, like
and-
most of us, you don't want to think that there's something seriously wrong. Yeah, I just twisted wrong, or I
Right.
ate something, or
and
whatever.
there was major pain there, but it subsided, and I let it go. And then, obviously, August happened, and I had another episode. And thank goodness, I indeed did something. And ironically, also, there was foreshadowing. My mother had endometrial cancer. Gosh,
She was probably 73 or 4 and would have been in 2007 or 8,
something
somewhere
to
in that
that
range.
effect.
Yeah,
And her
yeah.
doctor specifically looked at me after her surgery, which went well and successful.
And she's alive and well
And,
and almost
yes.
88 years old and lives with us.
And he basically looked at me and said, "You really need to get tested, especially since you don't have children." And I would recommend to any of you who have not birthed a child, and are in your 40s or 50s even, to get tested. The CA-125 test was what he said. And ironically, I had a doctor at the time that basically said, "You don't need that test." And I wish I would have pushed that a little bit more.
And when you say a doctor, you mean your regular general
My-
practitioner?
yes, exactly.
Right.
Over subsequent episodes, we'll be talking about lots of things that we enjoy.
So we kind of look at, this extended life that we've been given. And, there's lots to enjoy in this world, and how we've met people along the way and how they've enabled our lives to be enriched. We're going to have interviews with lots of people and how they've connected to God and how other people have helped connect them to God. So stay tuned for lots of really interesting folks. You'll be able to see all of this as video on YouTube and other locations like TikTok. We'll be available on all the social media channels you're familiar with, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, etc., Instagram, Pinterest, and we'll also have a written blog. So our20days.com is going to be kind of the center of the world for all of that content. So we appreciate you tuning in, and look forward to talking to you over the next bunches of episodes.
See you soon.
Hey all, thanks for watching this episode of Our 20 Days. Look for us at our20days.com, and please hit the subscribe button so you're notified of all future episodes as they drop, usually on Thursdays. Thanks for watching.